Once again, it's on basketball. You betcha. I'm back. It's the Daily Trainer, and I'm ready to get right into it. Again and again and again, we need to shoot the ball consistently every day. So that is what we are going to do today. Got to start off with that form shooting. Remember, you are going to make sure you're getting that hand under the basketball, fingers spread comfortably, and then hand placement can vary depending on how comfortable you feel. I've been actually telling people to move their hand over a little bit more to either the right side of the ball or the left side of the ball instead of right in the middle. I'm also been telling people to find the threads a little bit more, just because I'm seeing more consistency for those who don't have that comfort shooting the basketball. So that's something you can try. And when you do that, it's going to automatically keep your elbow in instead of you trying to focus your elbow in, or people telling you, make sure you keep your elbow in and make sure you put your hand in the cookie jar when you shoot. So I'm trying to make sure you can go through some type of process where you remember it easier without someone having to tell you. So, got our shooting form. We're going to go from the right side. We're going to go ahead and make 10 form shooting, right, in the middle, and then in the left. Then after we do that, we're going to get right under that basket. We're going to make shots just to see them go in more right off of that glass too. And then we're going to go around the world. Okay, so when we go around the world, again, I want you to make 5 at each spot today, so we really can make sure we're getting that form right. Remember, it's all going to be pretty close range, so don't worry about being too far away or trying to get out too far to make the drill harder than it is. Then you're going to come back around making those 5 again. Shouldn't take you that long. If it does, you want to minimize it down to 3. And then we're going to go with footwork, but we're going to do it at different levels. So you're going to do your footwork, you're going to be at short range, and you're just going to keep going back. Okay, so we're going to do that first, shooting on the baseline. You're going to do it on the left side, and you're going to do it on the right side as well. Just make 3 each when you're doing that, just so again you can get your form right in each of those spots as you go back. If you can't shoot the 3 yet, don't go back to the 3. Just go back far enough to keep it mid-range. And then you're going to go 3-level shooting after that. 3-level shooting will allow you to get your layups in and also your mid-range shooting, and then in your perimeter shooting as well. You've done this a few times with us. And again, you want to go full speed so that you can work on 1, the elevation and power in your layup, 2, the momentum shift and understanding that when shooting your mid-range jump shot. And then obviously you're going to pull up to the 3, so that's more of just a dribble up 3. You can start from half court, you can go full speed. Remember, we're going to go all right hand. Don't switch hands when you're dribbling and then try to lay it up. Make it realistic. Know that the defense is going to be on your inside when you're using that outside hand. Okay, so just try to imagine what it looks like in a real game as you're doing this drill. Then after you do that, we're going to get our 3-spot shooting in, okay? And that is going to be where, we get that layup in, and then you go to the cone, and then you're going to roll it out, and you're going to shoot that jump shot after on that pull-up, okay? And you're going to do that on the left side and the right side as well. And we want to make a total of 9. Okay, so you're going to do that roughly 3 times if you go perfect. If not, you'll probably end up doing it 4 or 5 times. And then I may have not mentioned what we were going to do on our 3-level shooting. Make sure you make at least 2 of the 3 shots before you move on to the next side. All right. Then I don't know if I've introduced this drill to you or not, but it's just going to be spot shooting. You'll shoot from the baseline. You'll shoot the elbow area. You'll shoot the other elbow area, and then you'll shoot on the baseline as well. Okay, again, we're just trying to give you a variation of all the shots you're going to shoot in the game. Okay, that is so important to know every area on the floor, because you may not know where you end up at. You're not always going to dribble to them, but you may end up in that spot for a catch and shoot. And as much as we love to make shots, make sure we're shooting the ball properly each time, even though we may be seeing shots made. The inconsistency typically comes from you shooting a different shot all the time, then going into the game and shooting a totally different shot again. So now you're saying to yourself, man, I've been shooting all these shots. I've been making them in practice when no one's on me. Now that I'm sped up, for some reason they're not going in. So be sure to shoot consistently to understand what your shot is so you can make that adjustment in the game if you're missing. All right, then we're gonna go to the free throw line because I know you've been working, and now we're gonna make 10 free throws. Okay, we're gonna start picking it up on the free throws a little bit more because that is important. If we're getting to the basket, we need to make these. So let's get around 70 to 80% on this particular free throw set, and then I'm gonna give you some more to do. Now let's get into shooting those threes. I know we love to shoot them, and we're about to. Okay, so first we're gonna run the baseline back and forth. You're gonna put the ball on the ground, or you can roll it out. Either one, since you've already kind of been working on your footwork earlier in the shooting drills. And let's go with 5 makes on the baseline and then 5 makes on the wing. Okay, again, not on each side, total. So you're gonna make 10 total. And you can roll it out and use your footwork, or you can dribble to the spot, set your feet and shoot it. Okay, remember, you got to load up a little bit. Legs are going to start to get a little tired through each drill, and you got to make sure you're working your follow through. A lot of different things that you'll see is you'll be short, or you'll be pushing the ball, so you'll be really long. So sometimes you might see that ball go over the rim and hit the backboard. It's okay. You'll be okay. We get another shot. Okay, but just remember, we're trying to make shots because in the game, we're not going to get as many shots as we do in training. So that is the only kind of downfall about training sometimes. You think you're going to get all these shots you're shooting in training and you feel great. Then you get in the game, you only get like 3 or 4 shots. So make the ones you take, all right? And now we're looking at shooting this 3 again. Let's go a little bit more stationary in it, and we're gonna shoot that around the world 3, okay? So we're gonna go all to each spot on the 3-point line, using that 3-point line as much as we can, trying to make at least 15 threes. Okay, so we'll get about 30 shots here easily. Let's try to make 50% of those, all right? If we don't, that's okay. Move on to the next drill. And that next drill is going to be the star drill. Okay, star drill is going to have you running around again, but it's also going to have you working on your footwork. It's so important. Today is really about that as far as just getting your feet set. And that's the importance of shooting in any aspect. Those feet aren't set and those hands aren't good, that shot's not going in. Just be very rare, okay? So that is important that you focus on those details today. But with the star shooting, I want you to go 3 times in the star shooting, but it doesn't count if you don't make the free throw. You're only gonna shoot 1 free throw at the end of the star drill. Remember, it's gonna be baseline, wing, opposite wing, other baseline, and then right in the middle at the top of the 3. And then you're gonna go to the free throw line to kind of calm yourself down from running and then get that 1 shot in. But you need to focus on making the free throw, okay? Because that's the most important thing. And then I let you get away yesterday with no running, but today we got a little bit of running, but it's gonna be easy, right? So we're gonna go full court dribbling. You're gonna alternate that dribble. You're gonna get that ball down the floor. You're gonna go 5 total layups. Okay, so you're gonna do that all on the right side and on the left side. So you're gonna get 10 sprints up and down that court. All right, so once you lay it up on the right side, get it, go the other way, and then you'll end up on that left side when you're pushing the ball. And you get to alternate hands, so you're just going as fast as you can, and you're trying to get that ball down the court in less dribbles as well. So allowing you to switch hands is gonna help you do that. All right. There's no particular time frame, just want you to make those layups and then also make these free throws at the end. Let's make 10, and that'll be it, Basketball U. The Daily Trainer, as always, is very happy to be here with you, and I appreciate you. And hey, thank you for everybody joining the community as we continue to do this training each and every day in every way to help you enjoy the game that you love to play. I'm out of here, and remember, someone's always working. Are you?